Hey there, YouTubers. What's cracking? This is AC, and today's video is going to be in regards to one of my subscribers who wanted me to do a video basically showing the difference between the new CXP concealment holster, which is this one right here, and my CX4 concealment holster. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to explain to you the purposeful design behind each one of them and really what I was striving for the holster to be suited for. It's, purpose as far as where on the body, what size firearms it's really geared for, and why. Alright, so with that said, we're going to go ahead and we'll start with the CX4. So let me move this out of the way. Alright, so this right here is my CX4. Right now it's riding a Glock 17. And basically the purpose behind this, it all basically stems from my original design of my CX2. Now for those of you who aren't aware of it, let's see if I can find one on the table. Oh, there's one. Okay. This is my CX2. And the purpose behind this was to make, you can see I wear this one a lot, was to go ahead and make a true concealment holster that would really conform to the natural curves and the ergonomics of the human body while trying to make your firearm disappear. So with my holster designs, they ride very high on the hip, very tight to the body, which basically makes them absolutely disappear underneath your clothing. So the CX2 was basically designed for, I would say compact size weapons, Glock 23s, firearms that size. The CX4 is designed for those types of firearms as well as larger firearms, and it's geared for the 3 o'clock and more so the 4 o'clock position on the hip. Reason why it's designed for larger size firearms is the rig itself compared to the, let's say, CX2 is a larger rig. It's not that much bigger, but it is larger, and it is a little bit taller in this area here. Now what I've done is I've managed to keep the rig very streamlined here, so as it rides high on the waist, this portion here still does not come down, so it'll interfere with you, let's say, sitting down, moving, or if you're wearing a short shirt, it's not going to protrude out of the bottom of your shirt. Very well balanced rig. It goes ahead and it evenly distributes the weight of the firearm between both points, and as I said, it rides really high and tight to the body. Thus, when you look at it, it really just disappears. The way I do my belt loops here, when you cinch it down on your hip, what you'll see is as it's bending down on your hip, first it's going to just stick to your hip, and as it bends down, it's really going to pull the rig in nice and tight to the side of your body. So for those of you who like to carry bigger guns, and you really like to carry it at about, maybe the 3:30 or 4 o'clock, I would say that this CX4 is a fantastic option. Even if you want to carry that, let's say you want to carry a Kel-Tec PF9 or a Ruger LCP or a SIG or whatever, and you're looking for that 4 o'clock, maybe 3:30, and you want something like this, very, very great option. Okay? As you can tell, when the firearm's out of the rig, very, very streamlined and ergonomic design. Okay? So this is the CX4. Now, with my latest creation here, which I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely loving this thing. This is my CXP for Python. Reason why I said Python is this rig really when you look at it. It's extremely flexible, more so than my other rigs, even though they are. It's just giving you a little bit more flexibility. This rig is absolutely designed for the 3 o'clock. So it rides right on your hip, and with the flexibility built in to the back support panel of it, it is phenomenal. I've been wearing this thing now for the past few days. It is so light. It is just so comfortable and ergonomic on the side of your hip that it's absolutely amazing. I mean, it really, really, really feels incredible. Almost feels like you're not really wearing anything on the side of your hip. Now, granted, my CX2, the CX4, the CX5, I mean, they all have the same exact design philosophy behind this holster, as I said, as it stemmed from the CX2, the original design that I had come out with. And that's to be as ergonomic and form-fitting to the human body while allowing you to move from side to side, back and forth, run, jump, sit, different things like that without it interfering with the natural movement of the body, or causing a lot of discomfort. What I have found, and what really brought me to building these kinds of rigs, is that a lot of companies out there will say, I just came out with this new holster, whatever, and they'll throw concealment on it. And you and I both know we have a milk crate full of these holsters that we thought would be great for what we need it for, and it actually turned out to be not anything what we needed, and or perhaps what it was sold to be. So I can guarantee you these rigs here, as far as the concealment rig goes, this is to hide your gun. I can guarantee you, if you look, let me go ahead and you look at the rig here. I mean, seriously, it's like nothing. Weighs nothing, extremely durable. Look at that aggressive form fitting. I mean, this thing just, it really molds to your hip. It really absolutely does. And with the loops, I mean, it all just works together to just make an outstanding performing, functioning, fitting rig, and it looks kick-ass to boot. You know what I'm saying? And again, when you go ahead and you put your firearm in, I mean, it locks in tight and secure. It's just a beautiful thing. I really tend to like all of these, and depending on the firearm that I'm carrying, I might switch back and forth between the CXP, maybe the CX4. Maybe I want something to ride on my hip at the 5 o'clock position. This is my CX5. That's solely designed to ride at the 5 o'clock position. What I'll do is, if you guys are interested in a rig and you're not really sure, you can always drop me a PM. I'm going to go ahead and annotate my email address here, and you can send me an email to as well. And you can tell me what kind of gun you have, what you're looking to do with it, how you're looking to carry it, and I'll give you some suggestions on the rigs I have and why I feel they'll be good for not only what you intend to use it for, but of course your body type. Let's just face it, some of us are skinny, some of us are, bigger, some of us are, huge people. And when I say huge, I mean like, 6'6", 260 pounds. Some of us, we just have different body styles. So it's important that the holster not only functions well, fits well, and delivers on what they say it's going to deliver on, but that it fits and functions with your body style and with how you plan on dressing. I mean, let's just face it. Holsters, especially mine, conceal amazingly, and these things are just amazing. But you're not going to go out and wear spandex and put this thing on, or any rig for that matter, or shove your gun, do the Mexican carry, and expect people not to know you have a gun. So you also have to look to dress around the gun. However, with that said, man, these things are just phenomenal. They really are. So whether it's the CXP, whether it's a CX4, a CX5, a CX2, they're all fantastic rigs. They really, really are. They look great. The function, the fit, the concealment, riding nice and high on the hip, tight to the body. Just phenomenal rigs. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a PM, a comment, an email, whatever the case is, and I'll do my best to help you out. Alright, so I hope this has helped to clear it up a little bit. I'll take a few pictures with each rig on the side of my hip, and I'll go ahead and put these in with the video as well. Alright, this is AC. Peace.